Afternoon, everyone. So I want to touch a little bit on frequency range of infrasound and some of the potential effects. So frequency range of infrasound is 0.001 to 20 hertz normally. Elephants, whales, rhinos, giraffes, and alligators all communicate and can utilize infrasound. Elephants can communicate and hear infrasound anywhere between 5 and 50 miles away. So keep that in mind. Additionally, volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, avalanches, icebergs when they break and calivate into the water create infrasound. So do turbines. The things that we use infrasound for are to monitor earthquakes, volcanic charting, and for charting rock formations. And guess what? The human cardiovascular system, like all other animals, also are affected by infrasound. So in the human cardiovascular system, we are most affected from 0.1 hertz to 0.03 hertz. That is our blood pressure system, which you would call a bioauric flex. So your heartbeat pushes blood through your veins, your vascular system responds and maintains your blood pressure and your regular heartbeat. Our heartbeat is at basically 0.1 hertz. It's a continuous, 1 cycle per second, thump, thump, thump. So, if you're getting into the smaller, finer details of infrasound, 0.01, 0.001, and 0.0001, excuse me, 3, not 4, those all have slightly different, well, they're not auditory frequencies, but there are pulses. You have a single cycle, and then you have a split cycle, and a split cycle, and a split cycle, basically. So you would have a thump, you would have a whoosh, and you would have one central sound that maintains a baseline. Now, if they are utilizing their voices, like an elephant, so elephants are able to use infrasound because of the structure of their skull and the distance between their ears. So anything with a large skull that uses infrasound can potentially control it like an elephant does. Elephants can layer frequencies in their infrasound. If that is also true for creatures like our forest brothers, then they can communicate with their voices, and they can also shut your circulatory system down by squelching it, basically, restricting it. That might be part of their hunting tactics. When I was watching Jen eat and she would whoop at the birds and knock them goofy, she was probably restricting their cardiovascular system with her voice. That being said, if they can control those oscillations within their voice box, they can either harm or heal with them. So there are some potentials there as to how their infrasound may work.